Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel or just not yet subscribed, my name's Brittany and I cover anything from mythological based to ghost stories to haunted places to true crime. So a decent amount of things, all kind of up my alley at least. And if it's up your alley, don't hesitate, subscribe. Now I have a challenge for you guys. So my goal is 5,000 subscribers. If we can beat that, I'd probably cry. But I need your guys' help. So what I'm asking from you guys is to share my videos, to share to family and friends, asking them to subscribe or check out my channel. I would love that so much if you guys could help me out. And in return, I am going to let you guys choose my very first haunted hotel investigation. So, has to be in the United States just because I don't have a passport yet, but you guys will get to choose. So it'll be like a poll. You guys will get to see it. Like, I'll take your guys' suggestions and then make it into a poll, essentially, like where you guys want to see me go, and if like it's something different, it'll get added to the poll kind of thing. And so you guys will completely be able to see the results as they're going. And on top of that, it will be a overnight investigation. I cannot leave until morning, no matter how creepy things get. So if you guys can help me out with that, I would truly appreciate it. I love all of your guys' support and help and your kindness. And don't worry about my wrist, it just stings. I cut it out like a cord can. That's me. Anyways, we're gonna get into more haunted, true ghost stories. So this one is called His Grandma's Secret Diary. When my mom retired, she got very into family history. At some point, she obtained the diary of my dad's mother, Nan. Nan was an intensely private person and never wanted anyone knowing her business. One night, my dad was away, so my mother sat down to read the diary. It started raining, nothing unusual since they lived on the coast. She got up and closed a few windows before going back to the diary. The rain turned into a storm, so she got up to shut the windows in the other room too before returning to her reading. Suddenly, the intercom to her right turned on. They lived in a house originally built by an electrician, so every room had one. Every intercom on the house was on. When she went to turn the others off, she noticed all the pictures on the walls were askew, all at similar angles, not random. Meanwhile, the storm worsened. As she stood there taking it all in, an intense gust of wind rattled the windows from one end of the house to the other, as if a speeding train went past on the balcony. She walked calmly upstairs, shut the diary, put it in a cupboard, and said, "Sorry, Nan," to the empty room. The storm died down. She fixed all the pictures. That's that. Here's the kicker though. Someone from her work lived in the same street. When she saw him the next day, she mentioned the storm. The guy looked at her funny and asked what storm was she talking about. He had dinner on the balcony that night, and there hadn't been any storm at any point. So I think that Nan wanted to keep her secrets a secret. The next one is this life-saving premonition. Several years ago, I had a reoccurring dream about burning alive in a hotel. Oh, that'd be horrible. It was so realistic. I could feel the pain and hear screams. Each dream would be more and more detailed. In my last one, I could even make out the exact details of the building. When my family went on vacation, we stopped in a small city and looked for a place to stay. We stopped at that exact hotel in my dream. I just froze and repeatedly asked if we could go somewhere else. After continuously pestering my parents about it, we went to a different hotel. It burned down the night we were supposed to stay there and killed 14 people. The next one is this creepy conversation. When I was a kid, I lived with just my mom. Every few nights after she went to bed and turned off the TVs, I'd hear a man and a woman casually having a quiet conversation in our kitchen. I always had to concentrate really hard to make sure I was actually hearing something because it was so faint I couldn't make out the words. This continued for years, and I thought my mom wouldn't believe me if I told her. After I moved out, I finally mentioned it. She said she'd always experienced the same thing. You know, if Sebastian hears something or sees something, I want to encourage him to tell me. Next, we have the haunted hotel. My brother was working as a night porter at an old hotel from the 18th century in the northern English countryside. One night, a woman came down to reception as white as a sheet, saying she couldn't sleep and didn't want to stay there. When my brother inquired as to why, she said she could hear children laughing all night, and that a child had entered her room with a candle. Children ghosts just creep me out so much. The child stood at the foot of the bed and wouldn't leave. My brother mentioned it to his manager the following morning and was told that it was a regular occurrence. Before it was a hotel, over 100 years ago, it was a school. What was happening at that school? Like, why is that child still there? That's what I want to know. And this is the last story I have for you guys. And it's called The Unexpected House Guest. I was house sitting for my biological mom and stepdad back in June and was on a video call with my best friend. I was the only living person in the house, but my best friend said that there was a woman standing behind me in the kitchen while I was sitting on the couch with my laptop on my lap. No thanks. I mean, I'm all into, you know, seeing the paranormal, interacting with the paranormal, all of that stuff. But if somebody else sees it and I don't see it, I think that would creep me out a lot. Like if they're like, oh yeah, it's right there. You don't see that? No. Anyways, you guys, I hope that you liked these cases. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Definitely make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, I love you guys. Bye.